All right, we left Barcelona this morning and we're headed up Costa Brava, which is the north coast. Costa Brava is kind of like Pacific Coast Highway for us Californians. It kind of wraps around the coast with a train going along most of the way along the side. So this is kind of like just south of the French Riviera. It's like the Spanish Riviera, only instead of Monte Carlo, it's kind of like Monte Carlos. Mm-hmm. So it's pretty good. This is the beautiful Costa Brava. Costa Brava. Casino! What? Costa Brava Casino!
Gran Casino.
Whatever! Look! We saw signs, but we didn't know. They really do. It really is Monte Carlos. Tossa De Mar. Lovely afternoon. Basking in the sun. Floating in the Mediterranean.
Along the Costa Brava.
With sangria. Oh, look at that castle. That is cool. Teddy! Best place ever. It's pretty cool to see this. Look at these garrisons and see the people on it. Here's the original wall, which is a garrison. There's a walkway right behind it. You just imagine them shooting their arrows or throwing their rocks or pouring boiling oil out those holes in between it. And then there's all the village they were protecting. This wall would cover everybody. Very cool. I don't know if it's part of the Roman Empire or what, but we'll try to find out. I can imagine there used to be a pretty tall tower right there. Alright, this is not a hurricane, this is just the way they store boats, I take it. Now at RV, you can't even put a gas tank on the beach, never mind an entire boat full of gas. Very cool. There's a sailboat out there. Oh, I know. I don't know if this camera can pick it up, but the greens are really cool. Very clear water. So Terry killed two birds with one stone. She figured rather than investing in another SIM card with the internet, we would just get a towel that doubles as a GPS coordinate system. I met some Siberian people who had a house in Santa Susana. So now I know where my Siberian friend lives. So our towel nav system took us to here. The good news is it's made in China, just like the Apple iPhone. So maybe it's pretty good. This is This is the view from our balcony. Cadaques, Spain, in the region of Catalonia. Just beautiful. At the top of the Costa Brava. Almost touching France. I don't know. I think they're just there for looks. This is crazy. I feel like I'm driving on the sidewalk. So we're in Rose, and we ran across this ruin. It looks pretty cool. Some sort of historic deal. It's called the Citadella. These arches remind me of the cloisters we saw in San Emilion. But you can kind of see it's just a big fortress looking thing. I'll have to look it up when I get home and see exactly what this is, but it's pretty cool. It's really falling apart. So the entire city of Rose used to be inside these fortress walls. So certainly these are for defensive purposes in order to keep the people safe. La Scallop.
It's not a scallop.
What is it?
It's so funny how you pronounce things.
Say it.
La Scala.
La Scala, Spain.
Or El La Scala.
Along the Costa Brava. Costa Brava. Costa Bravo. I'm driving her nuts. Costa Brava. Bravo? So cool. Alright, from this point we're looking out at the Mediterranean Ocean. And I'm going to try and find, this is a pretty cool spot too. I like the word cool. There is the end of the other point, which we explored earlier this morning. And if we come up, at the top of that mountain, I believe is the observatory we could see from our last place. I believe it's right about there. And then this is La Rose, which is the town we were in about an hour ago. And then this is the huge bay all along the coast. Back to this point that we're at now. It looks like they've got a little boat launch up here. Yeah, nice little eateries. As you kind of come up here where Terry is, you can see the next cove is much smaller.
Yeah,
You can be in my picture?
Salud.
Salute.
Salud.
Salute. He recommends the Pizza Marinara, whatever that is. That's what I'm going to get. And check out where we're sitting. This thing is unbelievable. Okay, now watch. Oh, look at the bay. Isn't that beautiful? And this is one of the few soft sand beaches we've seen. This is the building where we took the last video. Way down there. Cheers!
In where are we?
La Escada.
Escada or Escala? I don't remember. If it's
Escala.
an L or a D.
It was an L. Eat your heart out, fish can. Gotta get the reaction. First time she touched the Mediterranean. Second time. Cold? No. You gotta run in. It's a nice port. I mean, because the water is so calm here. You put one foot here. You gotta kick it with this foot. You gotta do a lot. Uh-oh. Now what do I do on this side?
It's really headline. This was our
Quizá no fue coincidencia encontrarme contigo.
Oh yeah. It's a big, fluffy, sandy beach. Very sugary. See how fine the sand is here. Much better than most of the beaches. There's a couple of tour boats there. And then there's a light tower up on top. That you can see from the satellite view. Huge rock out there. Teddy! Teddy! Much bigger waves. I can't believe how placid the last place was compared to this. Gusty, but it was gusty there too. But this cove is not as well protected as the other one.
Very nice.
Is it? I think we're gonna go find some gelato. Not a bad place, seen better days. I don't think any of these awnings have been deployed in 10 years. They're all rusted shut. But you can tell this place, at one time, they thought this was gonna be like the beach party. Americans would come here by the millions, take showers, use the restrooms, and also climb on the roof. So they put glass on the roof. I don't get it. And what was that window in between the two bathrooms? Somebody had a huge vision for this place. And if they saw it now, they'd be upset. This was going to be a wild, crazy place. I mean, look at the parking lot. I think they were expecting more people. Check out this castle. Can
Can you imagine hauling tons of rocks to the top of that huge rock? All right, we're in Girona and staying at Hotels Altonia. 132 euro per night plus 18 euro parking. Probably the best place we stayed.